Welcome back to the Self-Care Spotlight, where this time the subject will be on the game that's been getting very popular in recent years, Dungeons & Dragons. If you don't know what that is, Dungeons & Dragons, or D&D, is a tabletop role-playing game in which there are two parties. The players, who make the characters that function as the protagonists of the campaign, and the Dungeon Master, or DM, the person who designs the encounters that the party face in their journey. The Dungeon Master plays all of the other characters and is a referee for the battles that the players take part in. The Dungeon Master and the players work together to make a story which unfolds as they play the campaign. A campaign could be run from published material or could be made entirely by the Dungeon Master. While it's always had a strong following in nerd culture, it truly exploded in popularity following the COVID-19 pandemic and has become more mainstream as an entertaining social activity with friends. It helps that it can be played online as well as in person, making it more easily accessible to people who live far away from each other. Today, I will delve into the 5 reasons why Dungeons & Dragons is an excellent form of self-care and why you should consider picking this hobby up. Without further ado, let's jump in. Number 1. It provides a creative outlet. D&D provides an opportunity for one to truly create something meaningful, either when making their characters as a player or world building as a dungeon master. This creative outlet can bring with it a sense of purpose that can inspire one to do more and might help as a gateway to explore different media for inspiration. You might even find new favorite shows or movies through this. Number 2, it provides structure. D&D is a weekly activity in most cases, in which the group makes the effort to commit to the schedule to play their sessions. This can provide structure to a person's week and give them something to look forward to, which is vital for people suffering from depression. Even when that's not the case, having something positive happen on a consistent basis is good for one's mental health overall. Number 3, it provides an escape. This is more prominent for players, but this is present for DMs as well. When you play D&D, you become the character you play. Putting on a new mask and walking in their shoes for a few hours helps with processing stressful events in one's life, and it gives them a much-needed break from it all. Number 4, it improves problem solving. The DM will often provide players with problems that they need to solve, which could be as simple as fighting a monster, rampaging through a village, or convincing the king to release a prisoner through persuasion. Whatever the case, they will need to use their wits to overcome the challenges before them in their journey. When you get down to it, the game itself is a series of challenges that you overcome with your party. Improving problem-solving skills is always valuable in life and can boost confidence and improve mental health. Number 5, you can make new friends. One important part of D&D is that it is a social activity, which can bring you a group of people with similar interests and hobbies that you can interact with on a regular basis. For people who have a hard time meeting others, this is important, especially since the game encourages working together, and this will go a long way to creating long-lasting bonds between the group. D&D is not the first thing one would think of when imagining self-care techniques, but between the improvements to skill development, social aspects, and mental health benefits, it's definitely a valid form of self-care and one I would personally recommend. It might be something that changes your life for the better, and ultimately, isn't that what we're looking for? That being said, I thank you for watching and listening to the Self-Care Spotlight, and I hope to see you next time.